in case you're not aware, Beaver Builder does in fact have a free version, and it's called Beaver Builder Lite. And a lot of people might not actually know that Beaver Builder does in fact have this Lite version. And that's mainly because the content in the videos that you'll come across online focus around the features available in the paid versions. To be honest, there's a reason for that. The paid versions have a lot of powerful features that are going to allow you to build better websites ridiculously fast. Features that I personally use every day, and I'm going to go through them now so you can get an idea of the sort of things that you can expect in the paid versions and what you can expect in the free version, and why I recommend that you upgrade to the paid version as soon as possible, because it really does offer you a lot of features that you're going to need. In this video course in particular, a lot of the videos are going to focus on the paid versions of Beaver Builder, so to follow along, it is recommended that you do purchase a paid version of Beaver Builder before you continue with this course. So first, let's install the free version of Beaver Builder. So because the free version of Beaver Builder is available here on the WordPress.org plugin repository, we can go ahead and click this download version button, and that will give us a .zip file that has our plugin, so like any other plugin that we would install on the WordPress plugin repository. And then we'd go onto the website that we'd want to install it on, and then go to Plugins, Add New, click on the Upload Plugin button, click Choose File, find that .zip we just downloaded and install it. So just like you would any other plugin that is available on the WordPress plugin repository. Now for this video, just so we can easily compare the Lite free version of Beaver Builder with the paid version of Beaver Builder, I've set up two different sites here. So throughout this video, if you see Lite version up here in the header, that is the free version of Beaver Builder. So anything we do on this website is the free version of Beaver Builder, and the features are available in the free version. If we jump across to the next site, you'll see it says paid version up the top here in the header. So anything that you see us do, if you're not sure if this is available in the free or the paid version of Beaver Builder, just have a look up here in the header, and if it says paid version, that means it's available in the paid version of Beaver Builder, and I will specify whether or not this is also in the free version. So let's jump back to the site where we're going to install the free version of Beaver Builder. So because the Beaver Builder plugin is in the plugin repository, we can actually install the plugin by going back to our dashboard and then going to Plugins, Add New, and then in this search bar up here, let's type in Beaver Builder. So it's the first result here, 100,000 plus active installs, a 5-star rating from 111 people currently, and last updated 3 days ago. So let's go ahead and click the Install Now button. And once that's finished, the button will change to the blue Activate button, and then let's click that to activate the Lite version of Beaver Builder. And now that the Beaver Builder plugin is installed and activated, we're redirected to this splash page for the Beaver Builder settings page, and this is where we access all the settings for the Beaver Builder plugin. Now you can find this at any time over here on the left under Settings and Page Builder, and this is the same for the paid version of Beaver Builder also. So what I'm going to do, let's jump across to the website that we're going to install the paid version of Beaver Builder on, which is this one here, and let's go into our plugins. And then let's go ahead and activate the paid version of Beaver Builder. And as you can see, after we've successfully activated the paid version of Beaver Builder, it redirects us to the same home screen that the Lite version did before. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put these into two separate windows so we can compare the different menu options between the Lite version and the paid version. Okay, so I've just opened up and split my screen into two. On the left hand side is the Beaver Builder settings page for the Lite version, aka the free version, and I've just written Lite version up the top here, so as we go through this next section, you can always come back and look up the top and know which version is on which side. On the right hand side is the paid version, so here it says paid version, and again as we go through, if you ever forget what side which is on, just come up here and look at the headings to remind you of which does which. So the first thing is the Welcome tab, and this is the same for both plugins. This is just an introduction to Beaver Builder, where you can find information, the knowledge base that the Beaver Builder team manage. But the most important thing that this page sparks for me is if we scroll down to the bottom where it says need some help. For the Lite version on the left, it says you can post in their support forum. But on the right hand side, you can actually lodge a message. So one of the main benefits to upgrading to a paid version of the Beaver Builder paid plan is that you get priority support. So you get access to a form where you can submit your question and someone from their team, so one of their experts, will reply to you directly and help you solve your problem. I jumped straight into the paid version of Beaver Builder. So me personally, I've never had to post in the free support forum for the free plugin, but just thinking about it and considering it, they're not making money from it, so they have paying customers. You're going to get your answers a lot faster when you are paying for something. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you do want your answers faster and a more in-depth answer, the paid version of Beaver Builder will provide that. So next you'll see two discrepancies. On the left in the lite version, there's an upgrade button. And this links you to the paid version. So you're on the lite version, you can link and you can go through and you can buy a version of Beaver Builder. On the right hand side for the paid version, you have a license tab. And if we click on that, because you've bought Beaver Builder, it's just asking for a license key. Once you put in your license key here, you receive the updates that the Beaver Builder team put out for the Beaver Builder plugin. The next one down is consistent across the two, and this is one of the big benefits of the paid version of Beaver Builder. So let's open up the modules tab in both of these. And I'll scroll down a little bit. So clearly it's obvious that the paid version on the right hand side of the screen has a lot more modules that you can build your pages with. So there's a couple more basic modules, but under the advanced modules, if we compare those, you can see the left hand side, the free version has just the sidebar module. The right hand side has a whole lot more very useful modules. So ones that I use every day, the call to action, the call out module, the countdown module, the gallery module. One of the very popular ones is the post module, so you can add your blog post to your page, the slideshow module, a pricing table. There's so many here, tabs, accordions, and my favorite, the subscribe module. So that's one of the big benefits of going with the paid version of Beaver Builder, is that you get a whole lot more modules that you can use to build and create your pages and lay out your content. So let me show you guys now the difference between these modules in the lite version and the paid version. So let's just go back to full screen views. Okay, so what I've done is I've launched Beaver Builder to edit a page with the free version here, as we can see in the header. And if we swap over to the other side, the paid version of Beaver Builder, and we're also editing a page using Beaver Builder. So let's run through these modules. So as we just saw, the lite version, which is this one here, has fewer modules than the paid version. So under basic modules, there's the ones that we saw in the back end, so audio, HTML, photo editor. And then if we swap over to the paid version, under basic modules, we get those two extra ones, so button and separator. Now if we go back to the lite version and we click on advanced modules, again we see that one module which is the sidebar. However, if we swap to the paid version and we click on advanced modules, you can see we have so many more. So for example, the pricing table module, which isn't available in the other version, we can drag that into the page. And there's our pricing table, and I'm just going to quickly create one. So again, we don't have to buy a different pricing table plugin. This one comes with the paid version of Beaver Builder. So you're already saving money on not having to buy a separate plugin. And that's what a lot of these premium modules that come with the paid versions of Beaver Builder do. They replace the need to go out and buy another plugin. It's built into this Beaver Builder plugin, and you're getting the support on using that feature because you're paying for the premium support with the paid versions of Beaver Builder. So all your support's in one place for all these different types of functionality that you'd otherwise have to go out and buy from different developers and then get support from different developers. So that's one of the reasons that I like the paid version of Beaver Builder. It replaces my need to purchase other plugins from multiple people. Here, one plugin, lots of features, and only one team that I need to go to ask questions. So pricing plan 1, so 12 per year. And then let's go and add some features, feature name. So I'm just going to do this quickly for you guys. We'll duplicate that a couple of times, save it. So there's our pricing plan 1, and then we might just duplicate that 3 times. And you can see, just like that, we have a pricing table ready to go to sell our services and our products. So let's click save. So that's one of the modules that I like that comes with Beaver Builder, the paid versions. Lastly, one module that I want to touch on here that I think is extremely powerful and that I use a lot in most websites that I do build is under advanced modules, you get a module that is called the subscribe for module. So if we drag this into the page, you can see behind the scenes, this has added a form. So name, email address, and subscribe. So when people fill out this form, we capture their details. And if we go back to the plugin settings, and then we click on this service dropdown, you can see we can connect this form to ActiveCampaign, Aweber, Campaign Monitor, Drip, MailChimp. So when people fill out this form, their details automatically get pushed to those third-party marketing and CRM automation softwares. So you don't have to go out and buy a plugin that does that, which you would normally have to do. Out of the box, this form will push their details there, and then you can begin automating them. And if you're not using marketing automation yet, as your business grows, you will more than likely need to do it at some point in time, so you can send out, email newsletters, all that sort of stuff, and this module allows you to do it straight out of the box. So I'm not going to go through all the different modules there, but just know that you have so many more available to you. And if you do want to demo them out, what I suggest is going to the Beaver Builder plugins homepage. So this page here, www.wpbeaverbuilder.com, and then clicking the try demo button here. And that way you can test all the modules, see how they work, and understand the true benefits that it will offer your business. So now that I've pointed out that you do get a whole lot more modules with the paid version of Beaver Builder, let's jump back into the settings and keep going. Okay, the next one is post types. So both the Lite and the paid version have this post types menu item. So Beaver Builder allows you to activate Beaver building editing capabilities on a per post type basis. So out of the box, it comes with pages. So when you create a new page, you can launch it with Beaver Builder and you can edit that page using Beaver Builder, the drag and drop capabilities, and you can drag your modules, your columns, and your rows into the page. But you could also come into here and activate it for posts. So you could write blog posts and edit them using Beaver Builder. And that is the same for the Lite and the paid versions. That's a common functionality. The next menu item is templates. Now you'll notice that templates is only over here on the right hand side for the paid version and not available on the left hand side for the Lite version. This template feature that comes in the paid version of Beaver Builder, I use this every day for every website that I build, and it's incredibly powerful. Now this template feature in Beaver Builder does a couple of things. So the best way to describe and show you guys exactly what it does is just to jump onto the front end and show you guys when we're editing a page with Beaver Builder and the paid version, how it all works. So let's just go and edit a page using the paid version of Beaver Builder. Okay, so I'm in editing a page using the paid version of Beaver Builder, and let's just say I've gone ahead and I've created this page here, and this is my page, so a profile about me, what I do, what I like to do, some photos that I've taken, and say I want to go ahead and I want to create a new page for someone else in my company. So what I can do with Beaver Builder in the paid version using this templates function is I can click Tools and then Save Template, and I'm going to call this Team Member, and I'll click Save. Okay, and now this whole page that I've just gone ahead and created, that's saved as a template that I can insert into any page that I edit now. So let's just say I click Done and then Publish Changes. And then I go ahead and create a new page. And this might be for someone who works for me called Remy. So I'll click Page Builder to launch Beaver Builder. And then here are all the out-of-the-box templates. But what we can do is we can use this drop-down to go to Your Templates, which is our templates that we've saved within this website, and we can see team members there, the template that we just created. So if I click on that to insert it into this page now that we're creating for Remy, and that inserts our template, and then I can just go ahead and I can change the details. So using this for all the different people in my team, I can literally insert this template each time and then just go through and change it with their details like I'm doing now for Remy, and keep reusing this template. So that saves me time. I create it once and then I can insert it as many times as I want on any page. So yeah, the benefits of the templates is that you can use the ones that come pre-packaged with Beaver Builder, but you also have this capability to create your own templates. Another benefit of this templates functionality is that you can actually import and export templates between websites. So if we jump across to BeyondBeaver.com, here are some landing page templates that I sell that work with Beaver Builder. So they're conversion focused and people buy these to set up landing pages really, really fast. And the way that it works is through this template functionality that comes with the paid version of Beaver Builder. And the way that this all works is through this template functionality that the paid version of Beaver Builder offers. When somebody goes through the checkout process and buys one of these page templates, they get a file and they import it just like they would normally import data into WordPress. So if we jump back to the dashboard, they will just go to Tools, Import, and then they would import the file just like anything else. And once they do that, when they come back to edit a page and they click on templates up the top here, that new landing page that they've just purchased and installed will work. Now that's just an example to give you guys of how it all works, and using the ones that I sell just allowed for an easy demonstration. But you can import and export your own page designs. So just say you create a really good contact page on one site and you want to use it for another site, you could export that template, import it into the new site, and then after importing it, you just go to templates, and under your templates, you will have that contact page that you've just imported. So I just want to really emphasize that this template functionality is extremely impressive, very, very powerful. It streamlines your ability to build websites and reuse content, both within one website and between websites. And I go through this a lot more later on in the video course in its own separate module that contains multiple lessons. And while we're here on this page, I want to take another opportunity because it does sort of relate about templating. So templates allow you to reuse content, and there's actually something else in Beaver Builder, the paid version. If we click on Add Content, there's saved rows and saved modules. So it's sort of the same as templating where you can reuse things that you've already done. So let's go down the page and say we've designed this row here with some awards and we want this to be at the bottom of a couple of pages. What we could do in the paid version of Beaver Builder, we can click this wrench and then we can click Save As, call this awards row, and then click Save. And then when we go to edit another page, so I'll just pause this and then jump to another page in this site. So on this other page, we can go down and then under saved rows, our awards row is there. So we can just drag that into the bottom of this page and there it is. So we're saving content and then reusing it, all part of this templating system. And just to go one step further, the way that we have just done that is we could delete these awards here, but on the other page where we created that, they will stay. But what if we want this row to be able to be edited in one place and then update everywhere on our website that we've added this row? You can do that too. So let's just say we have this row here. We can click the wrench and then we can click Save As again. And we'll call it Row Awards 2. And where it says Global, we can select Yes. And if you hover over this tooltip, it'll say Global rows and modules can be added to multiple pages and edited in one place. So what this means is, if we save this row here, you'll notice that it turns orange. And then if we go to another page on our website, like this one here, let's insert that row that we just saved, and you can see it says global here. Let's drag it in. And now whenever we edit this row, it will update everywhere on our website. So if I click to edit this saved row now and make 2 rows of awards and then save this row, it's updated not only on this page that we just made that edit, but if we go back to the first page, you can see it's updated here. So we can update this once, and everywhere we've inserted that saved global row, it updates everywhere. And I won't get into it right now, but saved modules work the same way. So you can make a module and style it, and then reuse that same styling and add that to any page. Again, reusing content is incredibly time-saving, and the templates feature in Beaver Builder allows you to do this. Now, before we jump back to the Beaver Builder plugin settings and just finish those last couple of items, There are a few more settings that are going to vary between the paid and the lite versions when you're editing a page, and I want to show you them now while we're on this page. If we go down the page, you can see that the camera and the text over the top scroll at a different rate, and that's called parallax. And that's applied on a row basis. So if we click the wrench to edit this row, and we go down, background type is parallax. So we've just set that. And you also get this option for slideshow. So if we choose slideshow and we add some images into the slideshow, and we click add to gallery, update, and save, we'll see that this image at the back of the row fades in and out. So the parallax and slideshow features are only available for the paid version of Beaver Builder. The next menu item is icons, and these are the icon fonts that are available in the paid version. So when you're adding those advanced modules to the page, you get the option to select icons, and these contain the icons that you're going to be using. The next one is editing, which is available in both, but you'll see because we have the ability using the templating system to save global rows and modules with the paid version, we can also add a second capability, which I discuss in a later video. And the branding and help buttons, these are available in the agency paid version of Beaver Builder, and they allow you to white label it. There's going to be a separate video on the white labeling process, but this is one of the benefits for going and choosing the agency version, which in the next video I'm going to talk about which paid plan is right for you. And when we discuss the agency version, we will look at these white labeling options here. And then lastly, for both of these, you have the cache where you can clear the cache and also the uninstall. So that's it for the Beaver Builder settings. So as you can see, the paid version of Beaver Builder is incredibly powerful and allows you to just do so much more. And it's for this reason that the rest of this course will be devoted to helping you master these features and settings available in the paid versions of Beaver Builder. If you haven't already purchased Beaver Builder, you can go to this link here to purchase it to continue with this course. Otherwise, if you're using the free version, you can continue with this course to get a better understanding how everything works in the paid versions, and maybe from that you can make the decision as to whether or not Beaver Builder is the right fit for you moving forward. That's it for this lesson. I'll see you in the next one.